Hello everyone and welcome back to Death Stranding. This is episode 13, where last time we went to Mountain Knot City and we met Lockne, only to be turned away with no luck. So we then, in our anger, we needed to vent our frustrations with venking all the way to Mountain Knot City. We decided to deliver a pizza all the way to Peter once again to end last episode. So we're gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up Sam. We're going to get up today, and we've got to journey back the other way, because at the end of last episode, we got all the way back up here. So we are going to journey back. Of course, I will save you the trouble. We are going to journey back to Mama's lab, so we can talk to her and be like, hey, how the hell are we going to repair the whole twin sister scientific genius headbutting relationship? How are we going to make you guys play nice so we can link up Mountain Knot City, because it's crucial to connecting the network. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to head to Mama, see if we can be a family mediator. We've also got to do some lost cargo deliveries finally to, I believe, all the way over here, the novelist's son, which we have not yet encountered, and then whatever else comes our way today. I'm excited. I'm feeling good. So we're gonna do a lovely hike back, and then we'll get on with the episode. But I've been really loving what we've been experiencing so far. Genuinely has been such a fun and exciting time. And then they just throw these random side missions at you that are like, it's a long walk, and they give you like these challenging runs, and I think that's really cool. Because if you've got time, if you've got the time and the patience, I'm sure that it'll be rewarding. So I don't know why he wants pizza so much and why he wants it specifically from me, but it was a special occasion last time. He wanted some anniversary pizza and some anniversary wine that we had to carry by hand. You run out of battery 20 times before you actually get anywhere. But it's all worth it in the end to put a smile on someone's face that I haven't actually met yet. And there we go. Deepest and most sincere thanks and apologies. So I was waiting for this to pop up. So let's have a read of the mail we got sent from Peter. My dear Mr. Bridges, you truly are a man of surpassing kindness and generosity, and the pizza you delivered was the most scrumptious we have supped on to date. Oh, but my levity is unbecoming. My grave, dare I say, disastrous failure to convey my appreciation to you in the flesh warrants an explanation. To my chagrin, the circumstances were entirely outside my control. Prior to your arrival, my better half and I had one of our rare but intense lovers' quarrels, which led her to storm off in a proverbial huff. And what manner of husband would I be if I left her to wander the wilderness alone? I simply had to go after her. Upon our return, we were greeted with fresh pizza, still piping hot from the oven, and she was so entirely over the moon that she forgave me everything. Suffice it to say, I am in your debt to a considerable degree. That's right, guys. Who needs marriage counseling when you have pizza? Am I right? Let's go. Marriage counseling is expensive. Pizza is like $15. Let's go. That's exactly what we're talking about. Now we're gonna run on back to Mama's lab. Let's see if I can survive the journey, and then we'll get on with the main course of the game. We are building this road today. We have finally driven past this long enough that we need to rebuild this road on the way back. Let's make a road, baby! Nice. I wanted to finally connect that road because it's ended there for ages, and I'm like, we need a road.
Don't forget, Sam. Most facilities have materials you can requisition to fabricate structures and equipment.
And now I need to get more because it is closed. So it'll go up to this next one. So once I get this sorted out, this would be a nice, easy, route to the distro center, I think. So while I've been headed on my way back, and I thought about it. I was looking at it, and I was like, you know what? It's about time. It's about time we rebuilt those roads. We've got the materials sitting in my buildings. I need to pull them bad boys out and take us on a little road building repairing journey. So I wonder where this road is gonna actually stop, to be honest. So I need to get out some more metal.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I need to get out some more metal and some more ceramics. So we just pull out another 1,000. I'm not sure on the exact amount. So you know what? Just pull out the most that you can. You know, just pull out the most possible, and hopefully that's enough. You know, that's all we can ever hope for. So taking a little road building detour because I want to help my fellow porters out while also helping myself out in the long run if I ever make some journeys back through this area. Because I've been thinking about doing it for ages. We've built a couple of structures previously and helped contribute materials to it. Like I have built some things, but roads are definitely like the biggest one. Roads are definitely the biggest one. Oh, it's raining. No, it is working. I just drove right through it. Alright, for a second I was like, oh, maybe it's starting to rain and that's why it's not working. I ain't seeing any rain though. You can apparently just drive through the chiral bridge at full speed.
Stretch my legs.
Alright. Looks like we'll be donating some excess materials to this one as well, but you know, it is what it is. Donation. It's only by a little bit, so like... It's only donating by a little bit. This is what we pick up our crystals for, baby! Get built. 2 roads. There you go. Give me all of the likes, please, Bridges. The blinding white light of rebuilding a road. Prepare yourselves. Nice. Look at that. Hell yeah. Now where does that go to? Where does it end? Where does it end? Let's have a look. Oh, that is nice. Look at that. That's a nice bridge. Oops. We totally removed a bridge that has been constructed there. The chiral bridge is still there, but there used to be a bridge there because it's in the way now. There you go. It goes right to the distro center. We have now linked up with those 2 roads. The distribution center south of Lake Knot and Lake Knot City. That's a full road. That's very satisfying. I love that. And then I guess from here we could keep going, which this looks to be like probably one of the most important roads to build because it's like all rocky and terrible. This actually doesn't need many metals and ceramics at all. I can just get like 200 of each. Sometimes I look at these things and I'm just like, because they're shared among everyone, but then I also think maybe everyone's literally just having the same mindset as me, as they'll be like, oh, these will probably end up getting made. But no, you need to be the one to do it. You have to contribute to your fellow human. You have to be the one to contribute to your fellow human and help build it. Alright, we may as well get 320. Oh wait, I don't even need resins. Cancel. I don't want resins. I want I think 200 metals was good, and I guess we'll get 320 on ceramics. It's the road building segment where I'm not close enough to my trike to put it on the trike. Oops. Sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to put all that weight on your back. Didn't park my trike close enough, that's alright. We'll just get on, it's right outside anyway. Now I'm excited to see what this road covers after this. Let's have a look. Let's add our materials. Rebuild roads. So this will at least allow us to go over these rocky paths. So I'm actually doing something that I need to be doing at this point. Because I need to go drive through this way without going into mule territory every single time. Nice. Oh, cool. So that is not, obviously, ideal at this point in time. There's still going to be another one. But look, I've built 3 roads. Hopefully we can have other people also help create these bad boys. So when is this going to end? This is going to just randomly have like a drop off. Oh no, it goes all the way down to the ground. Cool. That's nice. There you go. And then we can drive along here to eventually get to Mama's lab. Alright, there you go. I might repair some more roads later down the track. I've certainly got the materials to do so. They're all so close to being done too. I'll do it eventually. I will repair every single road in this region if I have to, damn it. Because no one else is.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters.
Oh, cool.
I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom. Void up. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
Okay.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping, super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out.
This is, yep, I was gonna say, yeah.
Cut the cord connecting us.
Yep. I was like, what's the bet? We have to use this on her at some point. And I didn't expect it to be immediately, but there you go. I was like, Mama, this seems like a very specific weapon that you've created here.
Asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lockne has trouble with her uterus.
Surrogate.
Long story short, neither of us can have children.
How the hell does that work?
I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lockne wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lockne's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her, but I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lockne needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it.
Oh, it makes me want to be the one to do it. Oh, what the oh. Oh, that's... okay. That's strange.
Alright, Sam. Take me home to Lockne.
Dude, that's actually like quite a tragic story. Oh, you're joking.
Would you sit me up? I haven't been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
Oh my god.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected. Okay, Sam. Let's go.
Dude, I'm just about to talk about the seriousness and the actual tragic emotional impact of that scene, and then it's like, hey, can you carry me in this bag? Like, god damn it! Having to carry someone in a bag is so silly. Put them in some clothes and let's go for a walk. They were like, you guys hate escort missions? Well, fuck it, they're literally attached to you. So you don't have to have them follow you at all. And then you have to look at their face staring at you. God damn it. Alright, we got to take Mama to meet Lockne, because Mama is not able to put on like a Bridges outfit and protect herself from the rain. So we just got to carry her this way. Oh my god. Okay. In that case, I need to load some stuff onto my bike. Oh, this is so silly. It's just so intensely silly. The emotional impact of that scene was definitely felt for that first part. As soon as she was like, hey, you can cut umbilical cords, I'm like, we are doing that to your baby, I bet. So immediately doing that scene, and yeah, just like the tragic implications of like she's been tied and bound to this place for so long for a child that isn't even her own. It's something that she did out of like love and empathy for her sister, to be like, hey, I will be the surrogate for you. Interestingly enough, when the baby was going up into the air, there was another figure that grabbed the baby, which I can only assume would have been potentially the father on the other side, being reunited with the child. That's what I take away from that scene. Okay, we've hit our limit. I need to do some cargo adjustment here. So we've got some stuff attached to my suit. That's on my tool rack. That's on my... Okay, I can fit a maximum of that. What if I do a power skeleton though? So am I able to carry more that way? Or I think we've hit like a physical limit. Let's see what I can fabricate. I'll make a power skeleton. If it doesn't work, I'll just put it in my... Oh yeah, because my cargo to the hips gets offloaded. Yes, okay. No, it's a cargo limit, so that's fine. In that case, I'll keep my speed skeleton on. And I'll place that in a private locker for later. Right, I need to get my bike for the rest.
I had a special surprise prepped and everything.
Oh my god.
But it looks to me like your hands are full. It's no biggie. We can
He
tweak the rules a bit.
Oh my god. Buddy, he's actually got the Kipu, by the way. That's a real thing. So we didn't just imagine that. I demand that you take me seriously with my otter hood. What the fuck?
Ooh, he looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
Higgs is so annoying. We were told that the gold point is the weak point. Go for the butthole looking mouth.
Run, Sam, run!
No, I got this. I just accidentally left all of my stupid fucking materials on the floor, though. Do I even have an anti-BT? I got it. Boom! No! Can I get... Okay. I can quickly activate this terminal. Alright, nice. I'm gonna put you on the ground. I'm gonna put you on the ground. I need to fabricate myself probably another one. Oh, actually, let me get some hematic grenades. We'll get like 3 of those bad boys. I love how we've got a fight that's like literally right here. Alright, Mama, I'm gonna put you on the ground, okay? I'm gonna put you on the ground for a second. You can stay seated, okay? I need to fight a big thing, okay? You stay on the ground, okay? You're safe now. Oh my god. Can you not destroy my shit? Did you just steal something of mine? Okay, I need to get out of here. I'm gonna, Mama, I'll keep you safe in a minute. Hold on. Let's take this bad boy out. Oh, butthole mouth. Let's go. It's alright, DB. We've got this. This is so sick. Ooh, look at the fucking his body reacting. There we go, look at that. Weak point, baby. This is so cool. What a cool, like, looking boss. Eat my fucking blood, boy. I'm just like, I need my trike. My trike and the generator and everything's gone at the moment. I don't know if that's fucking permanent because of the boss fight. Hope not. No, my bike has been damaged. See that? Damaged reverse trike. Where is it? Where's my bicycle? Give it back. Oh, you're swimming. You're swimming. I see you. Yo! Look at this. This combat is sick. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm out of those. We're back to grenades. Come on, fight me, coward. Let's go. I'll throw all the blood I got at you. There you are. I see you. Oh, sorry, baby. Boom! This is so much more focused than our first boss fight encounter with Higgs. Ooh. Oh, what? Fuck. We got one more. Oh shit. Okay. We're out, right? Oh no, hang on. We're still good. Still got the handgun. I'm so glad that we could just put Mama inside. Just all of my equipment getting damaged at the moment though that I'm wearing. There you are. Beep. Gotcha. Dude. Hey Higgs, fuck you! Nice. I'll pick you up in a sec, Mama.
That was amazing, Sam. I don't know how you managed to pull that off. If only we all had your talents.
Just gonna pick up my loot, please. Dude, that was actually such a cool fight. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna quickly offload some stuff to my trike. Higgs is like, what if I created a lion BT? Goddamn. That was sick. There's my reward. Mama's like, please, Sam. Dude, my trike. Oh my god. My trike. I don't even have a garage near here. Is there like an online safe house that I can repair my, God damn. I might have to make my own. There's one. All the way down there. There's the foundation for one. It needs more special alloys. So I need 1,200 more special alloys. That's alright, Mama. I'm ready. I'm not leaving you behind. For fuck's sake. Okay, let me recycle all of the shit that I just used. We went through a lot of blood there. Well, that's our unexpected boss battle that I'm a fan of. That was sweet. We need to get some special alloys so we can finish this. So we can finish this. Safe house. Sorry, Mama, you've got to wait. I got a safe house to build.
Thank you for your contribution.
You can wait here for me, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go build some stuff. Luckily, I can still use my vehicle. Just. Alright, where is the safe house? We are driving down all the way to the bottom. I don't know why the safe house is all the way down here instead of being closer to Mama's lab, but you know, whatever. This person obviously had, you know, some sort of idea, I guess. Their heart's in the right place, I suppose. So here it is. Where are we? Just keep driving straight down. And then Mama is just like, why the fuck am I zipped up in this bag? There it is. Okay. Gotta get this trike repaired. Okay. Let me get the bike out of the construction zone.
Stretch my legs.
Okay. Well, I'll make this. We'll make this work. Complete the structure. There you go. Perfect.
Please stand clear of the designated.
Da-da-da-da. Lovely. Alright, I'm going to repair this bike. We will fix our cargo. We'll put Mama on our back, stuff in our truck, and then we'll have to go to Mountain Knot City again to reunite Mama with Lockne, tell her the truth, and then we'll see how we can repair those family ties. Okay, we are prepped and ready to go. We have everything loaded onto the trike and on my person, and we've got Mama with us as well. This is going to be the journey of a lifetime. I've got 2 PCCs with me in case I need to build generators along the way. We're going to try and do the route where we came through the mountain. So this pathway here that we've taken once before. So from up here, we're going to go in here past the roboticist and see if we can get to Mountain Knot City that way. Because otherwise we've got to go all the way back around. So if I go Mountain Knot, we can get that sorted, and then I can go to the novelist's son and finally deliver this lost cargo, which has been with me for an eternity. But I think that's going to be the way to do it. We'll go an online bridge over here, drive up there, get to Mountain Knot City. So the journey begins, essentially. That's it. So we need to be heading this way. So we'll be looking out for any bridges that have been built that can take us there. I'm assuming we should get some dialogue potentially with Mama. I mean, we'll just have to see how we go. She has nothing to say after the scene with the boss. She was like, "Hey Sam, I'm over here," and we picked her up, and then she's like, "Okay, that's it. Let's move on with the journey, I guess." Let's have a look. There is a bridge up this way. I think it might be up. Let's just take a look. It's better to be higher up. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm stuck on a rock. Alright, Mama. Me and my beautiful turning circle. Ready to go? Exactly. Let's do it. Yes. Mama, you want to have a bumpy ride? You want to know what the outside world feels like? Well, I'm about to show you. It's a bumpy ride out there, that's for sure. I need another bridge that's going to get me over. We're definitely... Oh, nice. Fancy seeing you here. We're definitely not going to go all the way around again because it's just going to be ridiculous. All these ladders as well. It's like, fuck, man. You just may as well build a bridge. There is a bridge up there, so we're gonna ride through the rocky terrain. Because the game makes you hike to Mountain Knot City on foot once. I don't want it to make me do it again. It was super fun, but it's like when you have to do it like a second time immediately, like you have to go all the way there, and then they go, well, you know what they say. Exactly, you know what they say? Exactly. I don't need to say it, because you know what they say. There's that bridge. It's not that one, is it? That's not the one. Oh, it is. Hang on. One sec. Hold on. I just missed the big bridge right here. There we go. Yep. We're already there. Oh, thank you, Nude Law. Thank you for your bridge. Thank you for your service. This is a generator of mine. I love that I can. I love that I keep riding past my own generators. It's great. I'm told you, I'm the generator man. The generator economy is sustained by me and me alone. Now we need to go back the other way, however, to go up and around, and we should be able to go through the mountain with this. Something that might have been useful for me to pick up and put on my skeleton would have been the all-terrain legs, but I think we'll be okay because we'll try and trike through most of it. I actually do find it quite bizarre that Mama doesn't say anything. It makes me wonder if it's not working correctly or properly or anything.
You there, Sam?
Oh, there we go. Nope, she just says...
The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it.
I was like legitimately just like, I've just jinxed myself. Like, she's not saying anything. Immediately says something, interrupts her dialogue. I thought we would have just lost it just then. I almost just like punched myself.
Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And yeah, I know how that must sound considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark, too. Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
Good small talk. Good small talk, Mama. So I'm scared of all these things. That's good. Well, I guess we'll avoid any bridges, huh? We'll try our best to avoid any bridges. So, we're close to where we need to be, so I need to ride up that way. And there's a little mountain path, so let's see how this goes, shall we? You're in this journey with me. It's a good thing we found the roboticist and connected them to the network, so we should be within chiral range if we need to make another generator. But there's our watchtower, so that's what we're looking at. That's what we're aiming for. Ooh. Let me get one of these. Give me a sec. Don't want to interrupt the beautiful music, but we've got a hot spring. We have a hot spring. It's got rubber duckies in there. Hey Mama, do you fancy a hot spring? Can we take a dip? I wonder if that'll work. Nice. Let's see if this works. The falling snows, invigorating waters. Hey Mama, do you mind if we do this? How does this work when you have someone with you? Nope, she's not here. Okay, she just disappears. It's just me and BB. Okay, that's so weird. Oh no, hang on. There she is. Oh, she's over there. What's up? Okay, for a second I was like, oh, it's just me and BB. That's strange. They just pretend that Mama doesn't exist in this moment. How strange. The falling snows invigorating waters. So it's due to minerals in the spring. That's so cool. That's so strange. So it's so cool. That's so strange. I think is the perfect duality of describing a Death Stranding experience. Is whenever I look at something and experience it, like, that's so cool. That's so strange. It's just the same. We did experience in a previous episode. If you guys, I don't know, skipped over it or missed it, we did rest in. We made our way to Hartman's lab. I just saw that I can call out on the controls. I was like, oh, I wonder if that works.
Soak it in, Sam. Soak it in.
What the fuck? I don't know what that is.
That's the stuff.
I don't know if that's like a. I don't know what that song is from. But like, okay. I was going to try and open the map. Before that, I got derailed a bit. Oh no. Oh no. Even though I have my, even though I'm not supposed to be connected to the Wi-Fi, I do have my Ethernet cable plugged in. That's still apparently a thing. Interesting. Let me fix that before we continue. But we'll get out. I needed that. How interesting. Yep, there we go. Zip Mama back up.
Thanks, Sam.
That's cool. Well, I mean, obviously we're not lost with our Wi-Fi connection because there's a watchtower. There's a watchtower right here that's connected online, so I don't know. I don't know what that's about. What I was going to do is I was going to point out, for those of you who might have skipped over it, we did discover Hartman's lab and his heartwarming spa last time as well, because I wanted to check out this, and then obviously this is Hartman's place. So we have gone to that spa last time, but obviously without a companion that we were carrying on our backs. So that's very cool. So there's a hot spring, god damn it, a hot spring rest spot for us. That's really cool. And we've got a generator that's built there for when people need to rest their batteries, recharge their batteries for their bike, and rest in the hot spring. There we go. So we're at the roboticist. Now from here, to get to Mount or Not, probably go this way. It should be much easier to go this way and get down We do have BTs though. Okay, we do have BTs. But it should be much, much easier to go down to Mountain Knot City this way than last time. We're going to be careful with BTs though. We should be able to stick to the outskirts because I think that they're only in a particular spot. Because we have been through this BT area before briefly, so I should be able to sneak around the side. Oh, there's one right in front of us apparently. Yeah, a road I rebuilt was used by someone else. People are using my roads, guys. It's a good road to use. I'm braking and it's just, ugh. Alright, let's... This might be a mistake. But I never say no to a challenge. Yeah, BB hasn't course corrected into another direction for a BT yet, so this might be okay. Nice. We are just driving slowly. Nice. Yep, we made it through. Cool. So apparently if we get close to them.
Hey, Sam. Do you remember your own birth? Me, I remember being inside the womb. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Lockne's. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery.
Oh, that's why they have such a connection.
The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome. Some might call it a kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had a beach just for us. One we shared. Our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lockne and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up with Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. That would make us whole. It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share and share alike. I knew it could change the world. With Amelie's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lockne wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close. Thank you, Sam. I feel...
I'm caught between a rock and a hard place because I'm trying to listen to her, but I don't want to go that someone's put a BT... Someone's put a BT thing, like a symbol, so I don't want to interrupt her dialogue by entering an area with BTs. This is such a difficult place to put exposition when we're in timefall snow. God damn it. Give me a second because I need to...
I feel whole again.
I'm sorry to interrupt your speech because I was actually very interested in it. That's the problem that I'm facing right now, is I was actually very into that.
You're really sick. Sorry, Lockne.
Let's do this.
Okay, we were at like pretty much the end of that dialogue anyway, but I know that like waiting, I know what waiting in the timefall does. Probably many of you that are just like, what are you doing? But there's a reason for that, is I really didn't want to go through a potential BT area and interrupt the dialogue. I wanted to listen to it. So it's just like a difficult situation. When she was saying her, like, we could feel her joy, you couldn't feel her pain, I was waiting and really curious to see if she would then just go, her sorrow was my sorrow, her fury was my fury, like, and then it just ends up like just listing off the entire Cobra unit. Because as soon as she was saying joy, the first thought that popped into my head was the boss. We did unfortunately ruin the container a little bit there, but we are repairing some stuff. I don't really care too much about the condition of this lost cargo. We just eventually need to make contact with them. Keep repairing my stuff, please. There we go, fully restored. Okay. There we go. It'd be nice if it could restore the trike, but it does not. Watch this area just not even have BTs. I think it will. It put our hood on. And I just didn't want to take a risk that we would skip some important dialogue from her. Because that was important, you know. But looks like that sign was not even relevant because we were able to drive right through without goddamn BT involvement, so that was all a waste of time. However, this was a much cruisier journey to Mountain Knot than last time. We were able to go through the back entrance. There you go. We made it. We're out of the timefall snow. We're a little bit frosty, but we'll repair everything in the garage because I'm assuming that hopefully Mama will be able to reconnect with Lockne, and then she'll join the chiral network, and we'll be able to fabricate stuff here and use the garage and the private shelter and everything, and it'll all be beautiful, and we'll all get along and we'll all hold hands and smile and all of that nice stuff. But there you go, Mama delivered to Mountain Knot City through the back way. Make delivery. It is time. Get out of the bag, Mama.
Lincoln, no.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again. I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore. Lockne. You need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. make the world whole. Okay? Just like you make me.
What? Dude, she pulled a Padme on us. She lost her will to live. God damn it. Why? Why did she die? What the fuck? Dude, I don't know. That's... She gets reunited. It's like one of those things where it's like, this does happen, where people, like, they're almost like hold out hope, and then they, once they get, like, their purpose is fulfilled, or they get reunited with someone who they've been waiting for, they're like, now I can go, sort of thing. So I guess it's like one of those moments. It just felt so sudden. I was like, we're carrying Mama out on a stretcher. I mean, she was in the hot spring 5 minutes ago. She was fine. And then we bring her here and she's like, carry on without me. I'm dead now. So that's very strange. But unfortunately, I felt the emotional reunion impact. The death was just so sudden. I wasn't able to connect with that at all, unfortunately. But the emotional connection through siblings, especially that were previously conjoined twins with a successful surgery, I love the idea and the dialogue surrounding their mental connection, especially in a world of Death Stranding. That's very, very interesting stuff. I mean, I'm hoping she's just passed out. But the whole, like, dropping an item to the floor.
I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingan. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained bound to our dead daughter.
Okay.
She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
Walks away without saying anything. Yeah. So anyway, back to work. Okay. I'm happy with that explanation. It was just so sudden in the moment, and then for it to be explained afterwards that it was like, oh, so, you know, the baby was keeping her alive, essentially. It was keeping that connection in like a weird flux. Once that connection was severed, no more reason to live. She'd lost her will to live. It was gone. So the Ha and Ka mythology explanation, and that inclusion of Egyptian mythology in this game is so bizarre and interesting to me. I really like it. So with that, it's unfortunate that the death was so sudden in a way where I was like, dude, she was just fine. But like that's the point, is it was such an unexpected death, because she kept it from us. She didn't want us to know. She hid her vitals. But there you go. So the hire in the car thing. So essentially her soul had already like almost passed in a sense. So maybe if I can double it back to when we severed the connection to the BB and there was a figure that took the child into their arms, maybe that was her, the part of her that had already passed on to the other side that embraced the child, not like the father or something like that I assumed. But it seemed that Mama was already kind of split across each side, so potentially that could be what that was. But we do have Mountain Knot City, so while Mama, played by Margaret Qualley, has now died, we now have Lockne, played by Margaret Qualley, to stay into the game, to continue. And we have 3 interviews. We've got a stabilizer. We're now linked to Mountain Knot City into the network, which is great, because we can rest in the private room. Local data from Mountain Knot City has enabled Bridges to add new data for a structure, Cargo Catapult. A cargo catapult. Can I get in the catapult? First thought. Can I launch myself out of it? We finally connected Mountain Knot City.
Sis? I can hear you.
Oh.
We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb. Remember? Lingen.
Oh, the eye color change. What the fuck? Oh, that's weird. Death is not the end, guys. They're just even more connected to the other side, thanks to the Death Stranding. What the fuck?
Thanks to you, Edge Knot City is finally within reach. And you, Lockne, your work will help ensure that the Chiral network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise.
It was World War One.
It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination.
God damn.
Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. Given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the Chiral network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
I had those questions. I had those theories. They are being answered. I said that. I was like, what if this is Cliff's Beach, man? World War One. Yes. I mean, it's just a theory right now, but it's also been vocalized as a theory in the game, and that makes me feel very good. That's so cool. Because I was like, yeah. Oh, are we on a beach right now? Have we been teleported across to a different spot? That is bonkers. That's bonkers, honestly. Very, very cool, right? Very, very cool. But, yeah, like, death is not the end. Mama is still in the game in some variety. She's still in the world. Now become one with Lockne. There was the eye color change, and now they're both like connected, like they were in the womb, which is, it's so strange, but it's bizarre. I will absolutely love the fact if if the beach thing that we like, the World War One beach is actually what happened. That's amazing. Oh no, this safe house has timefall beer. I've been waiting this whole time to get to this safe house so we could celebrate the occasion. I've been waiting the whole time. All right, Sam, we're gonna get you drunk instead, and I'll drink the energy drink. But that was a pleasant journey with Mama to then get to this sort of these revelations and more information. But we're transported to a beach over 100 years ago, which is a battlefield. I don't know, man. I don't know any further than that, but that's pretty damn cool. We got some interview data and we got some mail. We'll read through the mail first. So we got one from Benjamin Hancock, avoiding autotoxemia before. How's it going, Sam? You still taking care of your BB? I'm sure you are. Not like some porters I could mention. Some guys practically shake their pods till their BBs start crying. Some of them even ditch them when the crying becomes too much. Of course, a quiet BB isn't necessarily a good thing. Could mean the kid's suffering from autotoxemia. Man, the thought alone stresses me out. It happened to me once, you see. I was out in BT territory and I couldn't make it back to a private room in time. I could tell my BB needed time in an incubator, but I was too late. Autotoxemia is a terrible thing, Sam. He was just floating there in his pod. Wouldn't react no matter what I did. BBs can detect BTs in that detect BTs in that state either, obviously, so even the most stone-cold porter would be sweating bullets. Truth be told, though, I was more worried about my BB than I was about myself. Screw the PR bullshit, they're not just equipment. I don't go saying that to just anyone, but I know you feel the same. If you ask me, a BB's no different from any other baby. Treat them with love and affection, and they'll react to you same way they'd react to a parent. Sorry, I know I'm getting emotional, but can you do me a favor? Try to make sure your BB never suffers from autotoxemia, okay? And if they do, take care of them and do whatever you can to make them feel better. Alright, bud. Aaron Hill, Mama, the Fallen Angel. Mountain Knot City is now part of the UCA. Lockne explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The tar's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is going to sound weird, but you know the Odradek on Mama's left shoulder? Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of her atonement. She did betray Lockne after all, even if terrorism might have been to blame. Couldn't help but think of herself as a fallen angel after that. Oh, so it's like an angel wing, forever barred from joining Lockne in heaven. God, you really want me to pronounce that word? Like a Bezethabo. A Bezethabo, the one-winged fellow who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time to cause trouble for Moses. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Odradek and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange maybe, though I suppose she was already dead herself. Looks like that's all in the past though, the misunderstanding's been resolved and the sisters are whole again thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby onto the other side, where it belongs. It was the right thing to do for the kid, so the two are one and the fallen angel got a second chance, just as well, because no one's ever really beyond redemption, I'd like to think. What about Higgs? Is Higgs beyond redemption? Interesting that it's kind of representative of an angel wing. There you go. Very, very interesting stuff, that one. Okay, and then your partner Jay, we do have another recovery request for V. The porter had not one, but 2 chips. You're not going to believe this, Sam, but that porter I hired, smartass tube, found 2 chips. By the time I nailed down the location of the second, it had been snatched by terrorists. Should have figured it out sooner. Thought I'd mastered your systems, you know? Took my eye off the ball for a second. Fuck. Probably brought the chip back to base already, too. You gotta get it back, Sam. These chips are my only chance. Get your ass to the distro center north of Mountain Knot City to grab that order. Alright. This is the reading segment, so we are reading some interviews now as well. We'll get that all out of the way before we can proceed with the rest. So, Die Hard Man, the terrorist view of bridges 3 years ago. The first expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rearguard are en route to the west coast as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA. Some more extreme than others, perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems just yesterday it was only ideological differences, strongly held opinions at worst, but then chiralium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons, mules into gestalt, and debate into violence, and now we're headed west into their territory. Invaders coming for their freedom. They're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try and talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give them back what was lost. If only they could understand that. As soon as it mentions Amelie, I get that reminder that Higgs is wearing the Kipu. He's wearing her Kipu. So that dream/nightmare thing that Sam had has some semblance of truth to it, which is very interesting. He does have these dreams or these visions that are purely based on what's actually happening in the real world. And then another thought that I had with... because you can see that Mama's Odradek that appeared behind Lockne is, like the hologram, like from the chiral network. So I guess they're connected through the chiral network. So interesting. So interesting. Hartman has BTs and void outs 3 years ago. The following conclusions are largely derived from a handful of eyewitness accounts. While I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they are worth sharing. BTs pursue their prey through a multi-step process. In the first, they begin searching for a target. The handprints left behind is evidence of this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs will attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. It goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat that they pose. That is true. Also on the topic of void outs and bodies and stuff like that, are we going to have to take Mama's body to an incinerator? Are we going to have to burn the body? It's a dead body. I'm assuming that that's going to have to be a job. We carried her to Mountain Knot City alive, and now we've got to go and burn her too, probably. Now we have Lockne and Malingen 3 years ago. You know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We spent our whole lives beneath a chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known, but we also know that the world used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us they were researchers who worked for NASA, though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams, the one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Malingen and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth. Symbols of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges too, to bring the people of this country together again and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. That's very, very cool. Awesome. Okay, so we've got through some reading. Sam's going to drink some beer. He's going to get a little bit rowdy, get a little bit drunk. He, drink responsibly, by the way. As we sit here and we pop this one open together. Different beverages this time. But nice nonetheless. Didn't get to start it at the beginning of the episode this time, which is how we've usually been doing it for the past few times, but that is because we had a pizza delivery that was literally so far away from any safe house that I was like, when I connect Mountain Knot City, that's when we'll reward ourselves with a drink. Is it the fourth one where he smacks everything off the table? Oh no, here we go, and he puts it in our face. Right in your face. Okay, so he still does the same thing. See, the game has a drink responsibly message. You have two, and that's fine. And then once you have another one, you wipe it all off the fucking table. Is he going to do it again? Yep. He does it to us a second time. Interesting. I was wondering if we were going to get different animations or different scenes the second time. One more, Sam. One more to go. Three times in a row in our face.
Right in the face.
3 times in a row. Okay. The first time that we had it was great because he did the whole thing where he trashed the whole place. But there you go. Can't have everything, I guess. There you go. We've got our new figure on the wall, which is the boss that we took out, which is very cool as well. Let's check on BB. We'll give his thing a little bit of a tap, and then we'll head out and see what we have to do. Wait, what the fuck? Where's our BB? Did Sam name it Lou?
Looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry. I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue.
Episode 6, Deadman. Oh my god, okay, we're in the next episode.
You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning?
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment. To put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? Will forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again. This is why I hate these things.
Get pissed on, boy.
Sam. I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
Ooh. See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. What? What's that about? What's that about? The graphics in this game are absolutely fantastic, by the way. The way that he looks all like wet with like his hair and like the on his clothing and stuff. And why are you just standing in there weirdly? Why do I have to take the shower? What? That's weird. Why am I taking a shower with you? Strange. Okay, okay. I can't even pause the game at this point. I don't want anything to happen because we have to talk about shit. Apparently we're taking a shower. So, Deadman. I love how from here I didn't even notice that my BB wasn't there because it was all like blurred. So I was just like, "Whoa, what the fuck? Where is he?" Deadman is going to reset the BB. So erase the memories, reset the connection between the living and the dead. How many times has BB-28? Affectionately referred to as Lou. Sam named it Lou. That's fantastic. I love that. How many times has Lou been reset? Because there's this connection and these memory flashes with Cliff, which I find really, really interesting. So Deadman wants to reset this little guy, which will erase the memories, which will erase our connection to continue using it as a tool. Otherwise, it's going to expire in a few days. But it begins to actually, gain, growing into an actual living child, which I think is fantastic. But that's what Cliff was doing with the BB. Cliff was doing that as well. By teaching it about, you're going to go to the moon, you're going to do these things, here's your toy, like stuff like that. Like, very, 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 very interesting. We didn't get a message or anything, did we? That's just me checking music. Yeah, cool. And then that scene of him like tugging and pulling it away, like you really feel that attachment to Lou. I'm gonna have to get used to calling it Lou. God damn! All right, let's proceed and we'll take a shower. But we're getting into we are getting into some seriously tasty stuff in the story of this game, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm having a good time. So Deadman's gonna have a shower, fully clothed. Apparently, I guess we're just. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, what? You're still covered in piss, sir. Shh. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay, cool.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say.
Cool.
No video for lip-reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void-out which claimed the life of the then-acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes?
I remember this.
Obviously, the experiments continued in secret on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing a mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Hello, everybody. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts and feelings on what the hell's going on here? Because I certainly have a few. We're getting into like the company we're working for is potentially corrupted, conspiracy, top level classified shit. I didn't know I was eating at a fine dining restaurant, getting a 5-course meal served to me and shoved down my throat, and I'm enjoying every fucking second of it. This is incredible. I don't even know what else we can say at this point. We are without Lou right now. We're going to have to manage for a little while. Who the hell is Die Hard Man? Really? What was President Strand? What was Bridget doing with the classified BB technology? You know? Terrorists now have this stuff, and that's a problem. But what does it all mean? What does it all mean? Who's Cliff? Who's BB really? Who's Die Hard Man? What about the very intimate shower scene where the way that it's being communicated through body language is very interesting. I don't know why it feels very intentional how that was framed and executed in a way that like Sam was feeling very almost like claustrophobic and physically uncomfortable in that scene, but it was I'm sure we'll get more into that later, but like the whole like nobody can hear us in here, we're being monitored, we need to be careful is so crazy. I don't know how we're going to manage without BB if we can't sense BTs. No, hang on. We can sense them, but BB helps us see them. So we should still be able to, when we're in rainy areas, I think we can still sense them, but the problem is going to be navigating that. But my God, this is some really, really cool stuff. So I'm gonna take a brief break after a big expositional lore dump of good stuff. And then we'll leave the private room. I'm assuming we're going to need to burn Mama's body, but we've also got multiple deliveries to take on. We've got the Cyberpunk one as well at the distro center. So we'll just have to see what the hell's going on after the break. All right, it's time to leave. BB-less, no BB. Oh, so weird. Yeah. First trip out, like the habit is to try and like link him up, and there's nothing there to use. All right, so we're in Mountain Knot City. We've got orders to take on a new order for Sam at Mountain Knot City.
Deadman tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're going to have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Emily's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edge Knot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its still mother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Hey Sam, you're gonna encounter preppers in the mountains. They're gonna be hard to please, and you need to build up the trust, and like bit by bit. Me, who's already discovered the roboticist, who was like, "Oh yay, I'll join the UCA." So the roboticist, and then a medicine sample delivery to a doctor. So we're gonna connect to this region, but I also need to go up this way. Finally. As well. So we've got some orders to do, to the novelist's son. So we'll link them up to the network as well. Let's take both of these orders on. Actually, you know what? I'll leave these orders here for now because I've got to come back here. I'll journey out. I'll make my journey outwards. I'm going to repair this vehicle first, though. Definitely going to need to put this one back. Put this one back in the freezer, get that one all fixed up, and then we'll be able to travel to the journalist's sons. Let's get into that now. I'm going to be so heartbroken if after all of this that we've been doing and like connecting the network and like doing all of that stuff and fixing everything, is if at the end of the day we get there and like Die Hard Man goes, "Ahaha, I'm evil" or something, and he's just like the classic like some sort of betrayal, like we actually had an alternate plan to do for this, and it would just be so upsetting and disappointing if that's how this goes. I really hope that that's not the case, because I'm not looking forward to to dealing with that. That's not gonna be nice. So I can only hope that that's not gonna happen, you know. Blood bag. Let's place that in my locker. Put that on my suit. Okay, let's go. We're all fixed up. But I'm glad that it seems that Deadman is on my side, at least for the most part. There is like the unfortunate part that is like we have to reset your BB. You can't have your BB. I'm sorry, mate. We're gonna have to reset it, and hopefully that's not gonna remove their memories.
You read me?
Lockne?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
Cool. Well, there you go. We can also start building this. Start building the roads out from here as well. I might grab this cargo because we will be heading to the roboticist anyway. And something that we haven't been doing for a while is building up our relationships with preppers and other people in the area. So they are sitting at like 1 to 2 stars, and that was because when I first started, I was like, get all the lost cargo, do all the deliveries, do everything. That's a goddamn Trauma Team Cyberpunk thing. Like, do all the deliveries, do everything, like all that sort of thing. And what we're realizing is, as we go along and as we proceed in the game, there are easier ways to do those deliveries, easier ways to get those orders done. So I've kind of been like progressing through to get to a point where I can, go back and rebuild those relationships and get those higher stars and connection levels with other preppers. So don't think I'm just going to be like ignoring that and not doing that at all, because quite the opposite. I will be certainly trying to connect as many people as possible and building up those connection levels, It's just that at the same time, I want to make sure that we're actually doing things efficiently for the most part, as much as possible. I mean, we have a cargo catapult now. I don't know what that's about, but I'm assuming we'll get told what that's about when we try and build it. So we have to avoid timefall because we can't detect BTs. This is gonna be... This is like one of those moments where I always like to see what I can get away with. Not only are we in the rain, but we're also disconnected from the chiral network. I'm just trying to wonder how much that we can sense BTs. Die Hard Man's like, stay the hell out of the rain. So I can still scan. The Odradek still works and does the Odradek stuff. It just won't detect BTs, I guess. Which means they could be any of them, like, right on top of me right now, which is a really strange thought. Let's go to this cave. Let's get some shelter from the rain. There is a memory chip in here, nice. I was like, is there anything in here? Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. I thought memory chips show up automatically on the map when you get close to them, but no, you do have to scan for them. It's going to be quite the journey. Especially because this water's probably deep. Yep, that's deep water. Alright, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'll have to build a bridge. I can see how this road is going to work already, though, so there'll be like a highway that'll go over that water. Oh man. The fact that like they picked this scene in particular to like reveal that Sam like named it Lou just like in his own time is really heartwarming. Stay the hell out of rain, Die Hard Man says, and to that I say, screw you, Die Hard Man, you're not my real dad, I don't even know who you are under that mask. More stuff for the novelist's son. More organic fertilizer. We got a whole collection of organic fertilizer here. Oh god, that's just what I wanted to do. We're gonna just slowly make our way down this hill. Just slowly. Peacefully. Gently. In such a relaxing state of mind. And no, I accidentally just mounted a rock. We've got a safe house, we'll curve through there, we'll get there. Obviously, a very important journey to document. This is our first journey out without Lou, and I'm upset about it. Because you definitely, you feel his loss. Immediately. Good thing that this is a all-terrain type of vehicle. Am I right, guys? That's right. How deep is this water, though? Ooh, okay. We are definitely in a BT area now. Okay. So everything still reacts the same, except we now no longer have... Here we go. Alright. We now no longer have our usual way of detecting them. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be weird. I just need to get to this safe house. Because then I can pass time. And then hopefully the rain will stop. Okay, I can make it through. That's good. Here come there's any BTs hanging out by this safe house. I think we're good. Nice. Cool. Let's I'll enter the private room. We'll pass some time. Hopefully the rain will stop. We're gonna have to manage the. We're gonna have to observe the weather much more now. Making use of that all-terrain skeleton. Once we get done with this journey, we will read those emails. Okay. The rain has stopped. Is there a timefall shelter around here, or should I just use my repair spray? Just use my repair spray. Hang on. Nice. Every fucking time, dude. God damn it. It's just like you go to zoom up on a bike and then it's just like it just hits a bump and it's like, oh my god, what's the point? What is the point? Okay, we need to be going that way. Hopefully this water ain't too deep. At least we'll get a warning if we're in a BT area. All blue, baby. Oops. It's always funny when there's like these preppers or people to connect with. It's been like such a long time overdue. We're like, oh yeah, I've got cargo, but I'm carrying a bomb right now, so I can't really go and deliver them, so we'll do this. Oh, I actually need to go and solve a whole fight between some sisters, so I can't visit them yet. I'll do that later. Oh, one of the sisters died, and now I don't have my BB, and now this is probably the worst time to make these deliveries out this distance. But we're gonna do it anyway! Alright, we made it. There we go. And we have even more fertilizer than last time. We got a whole extra one. Hello, sir. We have 3 packages for you of organic fertilizer.
Well, I'll be. You actually made it. Folks far out as me can't always depend on porters, you know. This is pretty good. Better than good.
You're welcome. I've been holding on to that cargo for like what feels like a lifetime.
Much obliged to you, friend.
No network connection for this guy yet, I guess. Tabletop role-playing games to the distro center, which I do need to go to the distro center to get that Cyberpunk thing. So we'll let's do that. Let's put the board game on the track. Let's go.
Order assigned.
I was needed to go that way anyway for the Cyberpunk mission, and then we'll connect the preppers in the Mountain Knot region.
Restrictions lifted.
I mean, this is certainly putting distance between me and BB. I mean, I don't like it, but I just have to roll with it and accept it. Unfortunately. I love jumping lakes. Okay, it's not too far. I do need to get over the other side though, so I'm hoping that this is all still blue as well. And I don't know if we've got a generator close by, but I can see the center. So that's a nope. No, just go around. Just literally go around. You're fine. So many materials required to build these roads, but someone's got to do it. I'll definitely need to get a handle on getting some materials sorted soon, so we can build these roads. People are building bridges though, at least, which is nice. That's all red. Oh, there's a yellow in the middle. We can safely traverse on the bank. Oh, he's trying to talk to Lou. Like it is like it's like, hey Lou. I'm getting sad. Gods keep evil at bay. The noblest son is reaching out to us now as well. He's probably going to ask us or get us to do some stuff. Maybe after we've delivered these board games to do something for him. Yeah, get these medals, because I'm going to need to use those for a road.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons keeping up. All weapons will be locked. Decontaminating system. Battery low. Please charge vehicle.
Oh, I have a bike sitting there as well. Nice. I might build a generator out here. Let's deliver the requested cargo. So there's the role-playing games.
Hey, Sam. You made it, huh? That's a relief. Cargo? Looks like...
Yep, enjoy your board games. New interview data acquired. Antimatter in storage. I think when we get new connection levels as well, that's when we get more information in regards to interview data and stuff potentially. So that's like another reason why I need to go back and like get those stars going up with our other preppers.
Watch your back out there. No one else will.
But I think what I'll do in that regard is over time, because we do have fragile jumping. Over time, I'll be able to reach out to these previous locations, build up their connection level, and then we can hopefully, if we get anything from those, we can then read through any interview data we acquire, etc., etc. Interestingly enough, Peter Englert's not even at 1 star yet. That's crazy.
Information.
Alright, the retrieval, the chip from the terrorist base. Let's take that order. We need to get that done.
I've configured your PCC to build cargo catapults. As you can probably guess, a cargo catapult can be used to send a bundle of cargo flying into the air. It's good for sparing your back the burden of carrying something heavy over a long distance. Of course, what comes up must come down, and when it does, it'll take a beating. That is, unless you remember to deploy its parachute before landing.
Oh, a well-aimed pod might also serve as a useful weapon. Can we launch ourselves? Love that. We got more than that though, because wasn't there something called like something called like a stabilizer that we were able to get as well. Maybe that's something else that I have to wait. But I'll grab a PCC. Maybe we should try the cargo catapult and see if it actually works. We will store that vehicle. I don't need that. Okay.
Order assigned.
Let's get this ship from the terrace. I'm gonna build myself a generator out the front of this bad boy. Because I don't think there's one nearby. No generators. Okay. So I'm gonna just build one here. These metals that I'm holding on to are gonna be put into a road thing. That's why I've still got them.
Sorry, Sam. I can't allow you to build a structure there. Pick a spot outside the sensor ring and try again.
Alright, mate. Got you covered. Now, where's the first road in this area? There's one there. Okay, so that's... you can build a road all the way out there. That'd be so sick. I am going to just get started on a road. I'm just going to get started on a road this way, I think. Because this is the way that we'll be walking much more. So we'll go there.
Begin scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Offload this cargo, and then we'll head into the mule camp. Get this chip.
Construction complete.
And move on with our lives. While we're here, and this is here, I'm gonna jump in. Oh, we didn't donate the memory chip. We'll do that when we come back. Let's read this interview that we got. Antimatter in storage from Philip North. Bridges stuff 1 year ago. Distribution center north of Mountain Knot City. Everything went like clockwork and we recovered all the antimatter. Performed the requested maintenance on the magnetic trap too. It should be a bit more stable now. I still can't believe those amateurs managed to get their hands on the stuff though. Apparently they stumbled across it while researching chiral clouds, though I suppose that makes a kind of sense. Even before the Death Stranding, there was evidence that regular lightning storms could generate antimatter, and chiral ones are surely stranger. Sounds like they were able to capture it only once though, so that's something. Imagine if antimatter was easy to get a hold of. Terrorists would have a field day. Anyway, we got it stored safely now, and no one's the wiser. I just hope something good comes of it, that's all. You know what the alternative is, Lockne? Interesting. And we got some mail. Aaron Hill, why Lockne opposed the UCA? I finally got the lowdown on why Lockne didn't want us to be a part of the UCA. Can't say I understand it all, truth be told, but her concern that bringing everything and everyone into the fold might mean including some elements better left out. I get. If you take a step back, you can see how terrorism and war might only get worse once we're whole. Forging bonds between people means bringing them closer together, and to do that means putting all our cards on the table, including the ones that aren't so pretty. It's naive to expect things to be all smiles and sing-alongs just because we understand each other a little bit better, you know? Seems to me she was right to call bullshit on that. Lockne and Mama were joined by that special bond that twins have. That's how come Mama wanted to carry Lockne's child. A child that should have brought them closer together, but didn't. Instead, it served to sever the ties between them for good and bound Mama to something else entirely. At least, that's what Lockne probably thought. Maybe even that her sister wanted the kid all for herself. She never knew about the accident, the real reason. Can't imagine how she must have felt, thinking she'd been betrayed by the one person she trusted more than anyone. Not so hard to see how that'd colour her opinions on the chiral network. That's all behind her now, though. She and Mama have reconciled their differences, and maybe her faith in the ties that bind can be restored. The roboticist, making use of all that that all-terrain skeleton. Sam, have you been using your all-terrain skeleton? I keep wanting to go all-terrain skeleton. Pretty amazing, I know. But would you believe that some porters don't like them? Apparently the design's too functional or something. I mean, have they ever actually tried to use one? If they had, I know they'd change their tune. They'd be raving about how it lets you power through snowdrifts over and over rocky terrain, and about how the boost mode lets you charge up slopes and across rivers without draining any endurance. I suppose one legitimate criticism is it doesn't actually help you carry any more cargo, but that shouldn't come as a surprise since the focus this time was on balance and stability. I'm sure we can address that particular concern with future models. I'll stop moaning about the moaners now, so long as you remember to use your skeleton whenever you've got to traverse some tricky terrain, okay? Not that I've got to ask, I know you will, Sam, you're not like those other guys. Gods keep evil at bay. Mr. Sam Bridges, thank you so much for bringing that cargo all the way out here. I must say, I didn't think I'd ever get the chance to meet the man I'd heard so much about. I respect your mission and to try and rebuild the America of yore, though I can't say it's got anything to do with me. Frankly, I'm not even sure if I agree with it in principle. I really am grateful, though. Thanks to you, my life's work is back on track. My beloved gourds are looking more healthy and lively than ever. Admittedly, the ideal climate for gourds would be warmer than what we've got here, but I've managed well enough, all things considered. I hope my father would be proud. Though he made a living as a novelist, he was also something of a gourd enthusiast. I felt compelled to carry on his legacy one way or another, and since I'm no wordsmith, I really only had one choice. You know, I read somewhere that gourds used to be considered very lucky in the Far East, and they used as charms to ward off evil, kind of like that dream catcher of yours, come to think of it. Interesting. Okay, let's charge up this battery. Done. Time to go build some roads, and then we're going to go to the mule camp to get this chip. And then I guess we'll make contact with our preppers in Mountain Knot City. Alright, it's showtime, baby. Hello! We got a truck as well, okay, shit. Oh, there's a turret. Oh my god. That's what I'm dealing with. Okay, hold on. Get in! We got the V-engraved chip. Ooh. I mean, it's lost cargo. I'll deliver it. I'll deliver it eventually. These ceramics would be great for road building, but I didn't park my trike close enough. So we're gonna have to put a pin in that one. Oh, that turret though, that's doing some damage. Alright. In and out, baby. Heist mission completed. That's what you get for shooting me, baby. You get ran over. In and out. Almost in and out. What was that? That was a goddamn superstar throw. Holy crap. He really shot me from that distance. There you go. Let me get out of here. Gotcha. I am like kind of tempted to go back for those ceramics to chuck them into a road. Do you think I should do it? I think I should do it. My blood bank's getting refreshed. They won't expect it. They won't expect a part 2 for this heist. They won't expect a part 2. Here we go, baby. We're back again. You thought I was gone? Baby, I'm just getting started. Boom! I'm coming in for round 2. Alright, let's park a little bit closer. Let's unlock this post box once again. Alright, let's load up these ceramics. I should be able to put the stuff on my back as well, because I can carry a bit more weight. Onto the trike. Load it on up, baby. Wonderful. I mean, special alloys... can I fit it on there? No. We'll leave that behind. Alright. We got extra shit. You did not expect a round 2 to this raid, did you, boys? See ya! We out of here. Let me quickly charge up on this. Honestly, I wish motorbikes had a handbrake. So you could brake instantly when you need to. Alright, let's go. Got the chip, got some road pieces. Because while I have put some metals that I picked up on the road in one of those auto pavers, what's cool is people have started building the road on this side, which is cool. So we're going to contribute to these roads instead with these ceramics. So let me just get to the. There's one of them here has been built. I think it's yeah, that one's been built, so that road started there. So I can start putting these ceramics into this one. Puts it over by 20. Lovely. And then I may as well do the chiral crystals, and then we just need like 720 on the metals, and we've got another road built. Getting it done. Alright, these are the ceramics that I've got. Can go into this other one up here. May as well dump them into this one, because as long as we get roads built, that's what matters, right? That's what matters. This one's actually close to getting done as well. Nice, that finishes the ceramics. I'll finish the chiral crystals on this one as well. So always just the metals. Alright, let's go return this this chip as well as the memory chip. I'll take it back to the way station. And then I might see about finishing these roads with metals if we have enough materials. Alright, I'll give the memory chip data first.
Well, would you look at this? Thank you so much, Sam.
Okay, that's Deadman's chip. What do we got? Sentinel 1/6 Luden's action figurine. Sick. Let's take a look at that. What is that? Oh, yes. Oh, that's so cool. Ludens is the symbol and mascot of Kojima Productions. This 1/6 scale model was created by world-renowned Japanese figurine maker Sentinel Miniatures. The extra-vehicular creative activity suit he wears has been recreated in exquisite detail, enabling him to boldly go where no man has gone before in order to spread the gospel of play. Did they actually make this? Is this a real-world figure? Because I was hoping that they would have made a 1/6 scale Sam, because that would be absolutely perfect with a little light up BB and everything. Do you know how fucking cool a Sam figure would be? For those of you who don't know, which is probably all of you, I do collect 1/6 scale figures for primarily Star Wars, pretty much only Star Wars, but there are some video game characters that I would have in a heartbeat if they were to make them, especially of the Metal Gear variety. They did actually make a Naked Snake and the boss figures a long time ago in 1/6 scale. But is there an actual Sentinel 1/6 figure? Because I'm gonna lose my mind if there is. Oh man, there fucking is too. There is. How do I get one? I need to know. I'm gonna put a pin in that later. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna look into that. We got some mail from Charles Kahn of something glowing down in the crater. Hey there, Sam. Everyone's got something they're good at, right? Well, I'm no exception. Ever since I realized I was stranded here on this desert island of a continent, I've been keeping my eyes fixed to the horizon. And you know what? My vision's gotten better as a result. People have taken to calling me Eagle Eye Charles, and that ain't no lie. I spy things long before anyone else. Chiral clouds subtly shifting in the sky, porters walking along a mountain ridge, an undiscovered hot spring down in a valley, you name it. What's more, I think I've gotten even better at it lately. I reckon it's because of the chiral network, or maybe it's all in my mind. Whatever. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about something I saw the other day. Something small and glowing down in the crater where Middle Knot City used to be. I really wanted to investigate, but we don't have any bridges people in that area. Maybe it's something you could look into if you're ever passing by. So there's going to be a memory shard, apparently. What, in there? Can we even get in there? I didn't think it was possible to go into the big old crater locations. Maybe I should be trying it. So apparently, unless they're talking about here and not here, but we'll see. So apparently, if we're in the area, we'll have a look. I'm sure we'll be making our way back there at some point in time. Anyway, so let's deliver the requested cargo, which is our chip from the terrorist base.
Oh, there you are. Everything all right?
That's my own porter bridge is delivering cargo for me right now too. All right, package received. Gave them all the likes that I could give, and Jay has provided design data for the following: Silver Hand. We literally have like Johnny Silverhand. That's so cool. That's like legitimately just like the biotic arm of my dreams that I was talking about. If we could have like the Metal Gear version, I wonder if this is gonna have like cool properties like that though, or whether it'll be just a visual thing. It can now be used to temporarily short circuit enemy trucks. The compass now. Cool, we can disable trucks. I love that. I'm gonna need to put this. This arm on immediately. Can I just wear it straight away? Is it in here? Does it replace the gravity gloves? Alright. Jay, I need to know. Maybe I need to fabricate it. You're the man, Sam. That fourth ship you recovered had schematics for an artificial arm. No bargain bin chrome neither, but quality cyberware worth real scratch. Makes you faster, stronger, all that jazz and Jarabe Tapiato. Tapatio? This model was custom made by Arasaka for some tube named Johnny. Wasn't any other info about the corp on the chip, but that name, Arasaka. Arasaka, who? It rang a fucking bell. Or did it? Not sure. It felt like a memory, but was it mine? Either way, name, don't make me think of nothing good. Got lead in my belly just saying it. You guys are lucky those fucking terrorist carbones didn't crack the chip's encryption. Tech's a tool, I mean, and in the wrong hands, well, I doubt you. I gotta tell you how that story goes. Use the data to whip you up a new toy, by the way. Dubbed it the Silver Hand in honor of old Johnny. It'll help you rebuild America and knock a motherfucker's lights out. I upgraded your compass again. You can use it to short circuit trucks. Turns out their security systems are as shitty as sensor poles. Only works on one vehicle at a time though, and only for a short stint. Still a lot of prove useful. Have fun. Let's see if I can fabricate. I can fabricate the Silver Hand. A device developed using cyberware increases the power of the user's left hand as long as battery power is available. Climbing using your hands will not drain your endurance gauge while the Silver Hand is equipped, and it's easier to stop yourself sliding. You will be able to climb ropes and ladders more quickly, pick up cargo easily, and punch and throw more effectively. Be aware using these functions will drain your battery. Okay, so it's not like a, we can't like zap people, use a rope to get cargo at a distance. But this will remove our gravity gloves, but we get a cool arm, so it's worth it. That's sick. We'll just have to keep the gravity. The gravity gloves are great, but I guess we can make do. We literally have a bionic arm now, so I can't complain. Because now we just look cool. Muscle stimulating food, 462 likes apparently. Go, my little bot boys. Do your orders that you were created for. We'll head back to the Novelist's son and deliver more, because we need to be able to figure out if we can get this guy to join the UCA eventually. So I will try and keep delivering stuff to him to make that work. The rare texts, the sacred Jedi texts that we will deliver to the Novelist's son. Wonderful. Alright, looks good. And then we'll head back to Mountain Knot after this. Actually, how many metals do I have to build some roads? There's just so much to do in this game. I love it. How are we doing here for materials? We got 3,400 metals, which is fine by me. So I think I needed like 800 for one, and then the other one was, I think, maybe just a little bit over, so I might get another 800, and then like 100, and then whatever we have left over, we'll see. But let's bring that with us. Load it onto the old bike. Oh wait, hold on. I needed another one of the 800. Yes. 2 of the 800, please. Oh. Well, you take the heavy ones, and then that one I'll put on my back. Gotcha. Let's go build some roads, and then do everything. I love how this game is just a series of, okay, cool, I'm gonna go do this now, and then I'm like, oh, but not before I do this, and then maybe this. And if I have time, also this thing. Just like, I have to do everything at once. I have to rebuild the world, guys. It's a full-time job in itself. You know, you gotta work hard. Let's get these roads built. That's the most important thing. Gotta help out those around us. Even though there are people probably using the catapults instead, slingshotting around the place. It is what it is. Yeah, this one needs like pretty much 800, so it'll be a little bit over. That's fine. This is the road building episode. We build like multiple roads today. There you go. Built. Nice. Still can't avoid that flash of white, even if you skip the scene. It still wants to flash you. Very nice. Oh no, this one needed even less than 800. There you go, never mind. Well, we'll give the 800. I don't mind that it's a bit over. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, that's an unfortunate stop. That one's just hovering in the air. But there you go. There's 2 roads done. And onwards and upwards. That's right. That's how you mount a road. Okay, time to pick up these orders finally. So let's get the high bounce spring delivery for the roboticist, and then the medicine sample delivery for the doctor. So we'll go and see these preppers in the mountains. We do already have a ladder and a climbing anchor. We're going to need a PCC with us, of probably both varieties. We can't detect BTs, so anti-BT weaponry, I don't know if it's even going to be worth it. I'm going to whip together another all-terrain skeleton for the journey, because I think it might be better for us to hike it instead of trike it. So I might actually bring a couple more of these with me just in case. Wonderful. Let me chuck that on the back. Chuck that on the trike. Oh, the all-terrain skeleton I will equip. So our speed skeleton, I'll chuck that in the private locker. Auto-arrange cargo. Bada bing, bada boom. Head out. There's a road just outside as well that I think I can claim enough materials from as well. So I'll get 1,000 metal. And we're gonna be just shy. I believe we will be just shy of the required ceramics. Maybe we will see. So let's chuck that on the trike. Chuck that on my back. Chuck that on my back. That's for somewhere else. Good. Alright. Obviously I won't be carrying this heavy stuff for long. I'll just get onto the vehicle. And the rest will just be easy peasy. We'll chuck that on my back and we'll go for a hike. Yeah, we need... Oof, yeah, we're not going to be able to finish this, unfortunately, in terms of the ceramics, which is a shame. Up you get, Sam.
Restrictions lifted.
Let's chuck the metal in. That's exactly what we needed. Oof, we just need 30 more. 30 more ceramics. I will repair that on my way back and we'll get this bridge happening. I mean, who knows? Maybe someone will drop 30 ceramics into the road before we get back. Who knows? We'll have to see. But I'll need to chuck these. I need to take these medical samples with me if we're not triking it. I think we're holding on to maybe a bit too much stuff for this journey. I don't think we're going to need as many weapons because we've been in this area before. It's only BTs, and we're going to be avoiding them, not combating them. So I'm going to pop a bunch of my stuff away. Otherwise, we'll be in trouble. And then I don't need my trike. This all-terrain skeleton's probably gonna help. So let's put the grenades away. That repair spray is pretty much dead, so I'll just recycle that. Anti-BT handgun, automatic grenade, handgun. Oh, let me just do. I can just do multiple, can't I? I don't know why I'm doing it the long way. No, we'll keep grenades in the grenade pouch. I mean, there's not really any reason for taking that out. Oops. Nope. Oh, for God's sake. Get on my back. Hang on, I think I've done this. Get off the trike. Go into my private locker. I was putting it in the wrong place. Get on my back, please. Auto arrange. We're still holding on to quite a decent amount of stuff, but we'll offload it along the way. I will recycle this. Cool.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay, that's decent. I'll just leave my track there.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
We're not swaying from side to side, so that's something, at least. So we've got roboticist, which we've been to before, and then we've got the doctor, which we have not visited before. So I think I'll take familiar territory. We'll go through there, and then I'll head down to the doctor.
Weapons restricted.
Hello, robot lady. I have come to bring you a lot of lost cargo that I've found in the mountains for you. Let's deliver the requested cargo. Whole bunch of stuff for you.
There you are. Handled with
care. Fragile. Bada bing, bada boom. All-trained skeleton level 2. The roboticist hologram data. Cool. Awesome. It's pretty easy to build up that connection level with so many people, to be honest. Ta-da! Ta-da!
I suppose this isn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last. Can't do it all myself, can I? No one can.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Got a supply request in there. Let's get my bot doing some orders.
Deploy.
And now we are heading over to the doctor. So we haven't been there before, but it looks like there should be a nice way over via a couple of bridges, and we'll head on over there now. We're at a very interesting part of this journey here. The doctor is down here. I think I need to. It's quite deep. We've got a waterfall. There's a chiral bridge there. We're going to try and use some ladders. We're going to also try and use some climbing ropes, because I think that's going to be... I think we are going to have to do some descending. We can go down over this side, but... I think we are going to have to cross over. There is a bridge down there. Let's see how we can go by stepping down. Okay. I'm gonna try... This is what we have this stuff for. So, I'll chuck this in here. Down we go. Make use of our items. I can see the structure from here, so there you go. Let's see how far we can get. We shouldn't need to use a ladder. I think we can make do with ropes, but okay. See how if we can get down to that flat surface there. This is quite a bit of a trek down. Ooh, we are going to hit a point of needing to drop down, I think. Yep, there you go. Okay. Just couldn't make it, but what I might do is I'll see if I can find... Get up. I'll see if I can put another rope here. So if anyone else wants to take the stupid silly path like me, right? If anyone else wants to take this really ridiculous pathway, they can feel free to do so, or they can just walk off to that pathway off on the side, you know. But this is the fun pathway. This is the adventurous one, you know. Sometimes you need to be a bit of a daredevil, you know. So we'll chuck our 2 ropes over here so we can make it safely down to the bottom. We'll ignore all of the pathways around us that are perfectly fine to traverse, because this, like I said, much cooler. And now we'll have a look at getting down to this bridge. So I think we'll be able to drop a little bit. We should be able to just... Let's use a ladder here. And put that down. Yeah, sure, that's one way to do it, I guess. And down we go. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do our second ladder here as well. Our rusty boy. Oh, this is an interesting. This wants to do this in such an interesting way, but I'll do that, I guess. That'll still get the job done. There you go. And head down. We'll do a faster traversal of ladders and ropes with the silver hand. And then from here, I think we're pretty much a safe little journey across that bridge to the doctor, hopefully. I mean, a couple of bumps, couple of drops, but that was a pretty smooth traversal down that mountain slope. Wonderful. There you go. Right across to the doctor. Now let's see if he wants to connect to the network immediately, or whether he will be a little more hesitant to join. To find out.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID.
This is Fragile Express, so we'll see.
All weapons will be locked.
Hello, sir. I'm here to deliver you your high-performance springs, first of all, and then we'll deliver the main thing that we're here for. Oh, it's 2.
A delivery?
2 people.
Oh, good. I must say, seeing you go about your business really does put a spring in my step.
Okay, they're nice. Cool. They're nice. I mean, we are delivering a side order first, though. We're delivering lost cargo, so we'll have to see if the main order is nice.
There's something I've been meaning to ask. Would you help me join the UCA? If me being a part of it ensures more people get the medical attention they require, then it's well worth the hassle.
Hell yeah. There you go. Dude. No fuss, no muss. That's it. They were just like, let's join up. I want to join. It's that simple. All you had to do was say hello. You had me at hello. We're in, baby. We don't have Lou here to help to be fascinated by joining the network. I'm sad, but we got him. We got him. And that limiter is certainly helping now. We got to get Hartman connected at some point. Doctor has joined the UCA.
Thank you for that. I might not be as young as I once was, but I've still got plenty to offer. Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find useful. You're more than welcome to it.
Ooh, a better canteen. Hell yeah. Canteen has been upgraded to level 2. Produces bridges energy and therefore restores more stamina than the level 1 canteen. Nice.
Your deliveries have saved lives. And
As you know, every life that's saved is one fewer BT to deal with. Which in the long run means even more lives are saved. Please, don't give up. No matter how difficult it may become, I implore you.
Thanks, Sam. BB-28 appears to be on the road to recovery. Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hoped. The convulsions and spasms have ceased as well. I know it's tough out there without a BB, but you've got to keep on fighting the good fight. Just like the kid is. Just like BB-28 is.
Sam, we've received an order from a new client. Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the details, and do it soon. Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
I just made contact with a doctor. Good timing. I wonder if that was Deadman also slipping up and having a sort of attachment to the child, because instead of calling it like BB-28 straight away, he said kid first and then corrected himself and then said BB-28. It's a little interesting thing that I may or may not be reading too far into. We will see. I'm going to get some ceramics from this bad boy so I can finish my bridge. Oh, I only needed 30, don't I? Hold on. I only need 30. Give me one of those. There you go. Rip that away from you. Medicinal samples. Take your samples, please.
Ah, the porter. Excellent. Excellent.
Perfect condition.
Do remember not to neglect your health.
Good work. New order.
Cool. Standard orders. 720 kilograms. Honestly. You want me to drive a truck through Mountain Knot? Honestly. I'll have to come back for that one another time. Alright, so we're going to head back to Mountain Knot ASAP to take on an order from a new client. I'll read some mail that we received. So we've got one from the novelist's son and from Langdon. So we've got, I owe you my life. Dear Sam, first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm the guy you brought that blood for. If you hadn't come through for me, I wouldn't be looking forward to working again, or writing you now, or here, period. I wanted to thank you face to face, but since I didn't know when I might get the chance, I thought I'd write to you instead. I need you to know how grateful I am. I owe you my life. I'll never forget that. If you hadn't taken on that order, your next might have been to haul my corpse to the incinerator instead. I'd be ash and chiralium in the wind by now. Or worse, a BT. You've given me another chance, one I don't intend to waste. Rest assured, I'll repay my debt by doing everything I can to help you rebuild America. Again, it talks about incinerating bodies, and I'm just like, what happened to Malignan's corpse? What happened to Mama? Did we not? Maybe someone else did that job for us. I would have felt like it would have been our job to do. And then the novelist's son, Mr. Sam Bridges. How many times is that now? I've lost count. I tell you though, I've grown so many gourds I don't know what to do. Every day I see more and more of those funny little shapes popping into existence. Warms my heart just to look at them. Remember the story of Noah's Ark? I bet you didn't even know there's a very similar tale in the Far East. It tells of a huge storm and an even bigger flood that followed. Seeing this, a man told his son and daughter to hide inside a pair of gourds. The flood grew greater and more terrible, and everybody died except those two children, from whom we are all descended. So you see, gourds can save the world, and I do mean the world, not just America. I'm looking forward to give you some come harvest time. Interesting use of that in this game as well. Very bizarre. But it is time to go back to Mountain Knot City and pick up this next order and see where we'll be going from there.
Clear. Welcome. Sam Porter Bridge weapons restrictions lifted.
Time to complete this road. Take my ceramics. Let's go. Road is built, baby. Bam. go.
Begin scan. Scanning bridges.
A road at Mountain Knot City has begun to be built.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until the pleasant journey. All clear. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
All of the signs ever. I honestly should put more signs on my own right at the beginning here. To give me all of the likes ever. Now, private locker, I'm gonna want my speed skeleton, please. Put my all-terrain skeleton in the private locker. And then just awaiting for this next order to actually just end up being like, oh, so by the way, you need to go into the, you need to go back into the mountains. We'll see. Take on orders for Sam. Oh no, oh, well we need to go into a different part of the mountains, to the Mountaineer. Antibiotic delivery to the Mountaineer. Okay, interesting, there we go. We don't have enough materials to make another all-terrain skeleton, but that's okay. Do ceramics here. We'll take out our reverse trike, so that'll be fine. We'll take the, we'll take it out. We'll take the trike.
Order assigned.
Deliver the antibiotics. Alright. Let's see how we go. We don't have much on us this time, so this should be a bit of a cruisy ride. Now, have we been up this way before? Oh, we've been close, but not really. So this might be a little tough. Some absolutely beautiful legends, however, have totally online ziplined a whole little connection, which is very cool. So I might actually be able to leave my vehicle here. Hold on, can I see? Let's try this. I don't know if this is going to be in the vicinity. We might have to build one. We might have to build one ourselves. Yeah, we're going to have to build another one. So if we build one, like say, that's way too far. We could probably maybe build one like here. Let's go take a look. We'll take the trike.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
Drive on this road that we built.
Restrictions lifted.
Trying to see if I can get a visual on that. So the zipline is like all the way up there. Can't even see it from here. Oh no, and rain. Oh, actually, timefall snow. Shelter from the snow. Let's take a look up here. Where are we? Okay. Ah, we are in BT territory now. Okay, problem. Yeah, we need BB for this. I can see the zipline. Okay, I can see the zipline from here. We definitely cannot see the original one, but let's see if we can zip. Oh, we can. And there we go. It says it's 340. I mean, the line's connected to it. Alright, let's build it. This is a pretty smart and clever way for us to get out of the BT area. Our trike, though, I might. Oh, that was weird. I slid down my trike. I might try and put this underneath this cave here. We'll park that in.
Construction complete.
Park that in the little garage. So it doesn't get damaged. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice. Bye, BTs. Whoop-bam! I want to check out this area though when we can. This looks really cool down here. Whatever the hell's going on here. Very interesting. Once we get BB, once we get Lou back, we'll definitely do that. No destinations from here, but I mean that was nice. Thank you. Okay. So many materials as well. Where are we headed from here? Straight ahead, 200 meters away. Okay. Love it. I tripped!
Seriously?
That was such an awkward way to fall. Oh, I don't... Yes, right. The all-terrain boots are not on, so I am going to be a bit slippery. That's alright. We'll make it. Hopefully. I'm all out of ladders and ropes, so I didn't really think about that. It's not too steep. We can make that. No! Alright, hold on. Let's go over to this side. Climb up on that. There you go. Oh, don't. You're really gonna do this to me? Because I don't have my all-terrain pants that I should have brought with me? We're fine. We're good. Maybe. Just dig deep into that snow, boy. All the special alloys ever as well. Here we are. The Mountaineer. I've got your antibiotics. Nice.
Beginning scan. Scanning weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Lovely. Just a bit chilly. Here's your antibiotics.
Thank you. I gave her the medicine.
No. Could not even see who that is. Thank you. I gave her the medicine. Quick and to the point.
She says she's feeling better already.
Ah, placebo effect. It doesn't kick in that quickly.
Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics. She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need from that shelf. Hell, just take all of it.
Man, I was just there.
Good work.
I was just there.
Please access delivery terminal.
And you want me to take anything from the shelf? It's empty. There ain't nothing I can take from this place. I can take on orders, so I need to take on the order, I guess. Medical device delivery from the Mountaineer, so there's a briefing for this one.
You need to retrieve cargo from the doctor and take it to the Mountaineer shelter. It's a remote medical terminal. The patient needs it ASAP, so you're gonna have to move fast. But this is a delicate piece of equipment we're talking about. It needs to make it there in one piece. Don't leave anything to chance.
Urgent and delicate. I'm the perfect man for the job. Oh, there we go.
Clients requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, speed will determine your eval. Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate additional items. You'll need to choose carefully from the equipment provided by the client. Now, the clock won't start until you set out. So, take your time to get your gear in order before you do.
I love that he's talking to us like we've never done an urgent timed mission before. We have a whole hour, dude. We have a whole hour. Nothing to worry about. Like, we chill. We chill. I don't need... I'll put on some new boots, because my boots have taken 58 damage. So I'll put on new boots. We'll take a ladder, because I don't have one. Ooh, fucking, we'll just take all of it. Take it all, my dude. Yeah, nice.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters.
I'll leave these boots here for you. You can have these boots.
Sam, in light of the patient's condition, I've gone ahead and put a time limit on this order. You can still deliver the cargo after it runs out, but I want you to move hell and earth to get there before it does. I know we keep piling things on you, but your BB unit can wait a little longer. And besides, beefing up the chiral network there should help it get better faster.
All good. I mean, we got time, guys. I was gonna do the floating carrier, and then I just remembered that obviously I'll need to take this little zip line. I'll take this zip line down. And then I got my trike waiting for me at the bottom, so that's fine. So we'll take this perilous journey where they're like, quick, Sam, hurry up. You've got a whole 60 minutes. Alright, we've got some time fall. We are definitely going to build a generator once we get back into chiral coverage. And then, another thing that I'm going to really need to do is once we pass, because we're going to pass through Mountain Knot, is I will build a, I will get the all-terrain, I'm going to get the all-terrain skeleton back out again. Go, do that for me, please. Oh. Sure. Fuck. I thought depth perception. I thought that it touched on. It did not. Alright, get me back in this chiral network. Right? Battery depleted as I get in. Alright. Let's build this generator so I can charge my battery. And then we'll ride that bad boy down. It would be nice if there was a bit more communication between people where they were like, alright guys, I'm at a doctor, guys. Does anyone need anything? Is there any fancy machinery? Does anyone know about anything these days? Before I leave, am I going to have to come back here later? Like, oh, I am going to have to come back here later? Why am I not surprised? Alright. Take it on down, baby. Really? It's very interesting down here. Nice. This actually worked out quite well. This is the only part that is not going to work out as well. Is the ride back on the trike. It's good to see that a lot of these roads are actually pretty close to getting built though, which is good. And there's my bridge, my road. So. Alright, we're stopping off here. Deliver you some spiritual medicine. Don't say I don't do anything for you.
City wouldn't be on the chiral network if it weren't for you.
Oh, we're actually seeing that guy finally.
Our part for the UCA. Sorry you had to go through so much trouble. Just know that we appreciate it. Thank you so much. You've helped a lot of people in ways you don't even know.
Nice. Assault rifle level 3 and non-lethal, and Bridges needs Homo Ludens. Sweet.
We were on our own for the longest time. But since joining the UCA, we've been able to communicate with people all over. We've learned a lot from them. And them from us, I'd like to think. We've never felt so connected. You know, folks have shared stories about you too. You know, the incredible things you've done. I gotta be honest, part of me still can't believe you're real. Much less that you're willing to go through hell and back just to keep us going. Anyway, sorry. You got places to be. Just know that you'll always be welcome here. Why don't you rest up before you go?
Thanks, buddy.
Good work.
I have got to change my pants. All-terrain skeleton. We'll just keep the level 1. Like, we've got them, so we're going to use them. And then... I see it, baby. Alright, all-terrain skeleton is on. Cargo automatically adjusted. I do have some ceramics, but I'll probably just donate them to something when I walk past it. Let's have a read of this interview that we just got as well, while we've got it. Bridges need Homo Ludens from Hartman 2 years ago. I have already spoken at length about the new varieties of man that have emerged in the wake of chiral pollution and from the resulting phobias. Homo demons, Homo gestalt, not to mention those touched by dooms. I think that's Homo gestalt. Unsure on the pronunciation. I think it's gestalt. This much is common knowledge. I, however, would posit that we could further categorize the humans of this day and age. Take our comrades Mama and Lockne, for example. They are creators, are they not? People who use tools to make things. Craftspeople, Homo faber. Consider Deadman, one who looks the dead in their eyes every day, and one who takes their organs as his own. His relationship with death is transcendental sublime. It is in essence his faith, and he a Homo religiosus. As for myself, Homo loquens, a linguist, one who seeks to understand this world through the language of science and logic. There is, however, a very special type of human, a breed that would serve Bridges rather well. Homo ludens, they who play. Be it deliberate or unintentional, Homo ludens unite people, creating culture, shaping the very world around them, not through violence, nor laws or prescriptions, but rather through metaphorical acts of play. I know of only one person who matches this description, the one they call the Great Deliverer, Sam Porter. Despite Die Hardman's best efforts, however, his whereabouts are still unknown. There you go. Now, to head to this doctor from here, can we trike it? I don't know. I don't know if this is possible. really much. There's not really much of a path here, and I'm assuming if our package that we need to collect is fragile as well. Just go this way. I'm assuming if the package we need to collect is fragile as well, that's probably why we have the floating carrier. Because we might not be able to put it on the trike. I mean, we'll see. What a beautiful, smooth ride. Alright, Doctor. I've come for your machine.
Sam, access the delivery terminal.
Die Hard Man is such a tutorial all the time. He's just constantly holding my hand.
The treatment I prescribed isn't working. We need to act fast. I hoped the antibiotics would alleviate the worst of the symptoms, but it looks like we're past that stage. An infection like this so late in the pregnancy can cause any number of complications. Even if she survives, there is a risk she could suffer brain damage, even brain death. Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer. If you can connect them to me via the chiral network, I can use this equipment to diagnose the patient's condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, only vaccines utilizing viruses and other non-living components can be generated in this fashion, but future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and thank you.
Cool. I wonder if the doctor's friend will actually say anything. Remote medical terminal and the bioprinter. We should be able to carry this on the trike then. Cool. So I just need to walk back to it. But yeah, Die Hard Man is such a tutorial all the time. Holding my hand was like, Sam, access the delivery terminal. It's like, well, what do you think that I'm here for, sir? I'll get here and then turn back immediately, apparently, according to you. So we didn't have that floating carrier after all. There we go. On the trike, baby. Now it is fragile, but they're in like the normal containers, so it's fine. Nope, that's not. Come on. Turning on this thing is so funny. Sometimes it turns really well, and other times it's just like, no. Never driven under that before. Okay. So we'll head up here for a little bit, and then we'll head back on the path that we were at before. Park it on in. Take the cargo. Auto adjust the cargo. Didn't even need to use the PCCs of the climbing anchor really, so that's good. Got our all-terrain skeleton on. Zip ourselves back up the mountain to the Mountaineer. Cruisy. If this zipline wasn't here, I have a feeling that one of the recommended pathways would be this, but I don't think that's a good idea in any capacity when you don't have BB, is guessing where BTs are. I can't wait to see them again so we can try and do the chiral cutter thing, and we can like kill them that way. Alright, let's see how much better I can be at what a dumb ladder. Okay, let's I'm gonna bring give me this back. Give me this ladder back. I want this ladder back, please. Isn't it from the bottom that you can why is it only dismantle? I thought it was from the bottom that you could pack it down. Why do I even try? Fuck's sake. Me just trying to see if I can get this ladder back and put it in a better spot, but no. I give up! Oh, hello. Now we shouldn't slip down as much as we were before now. So it should be okay. We'll just slowly walk up. I do find it funny when they're like, here's your 60-minute timer. Even if we didn't have that zip line, we'd get here in like 20 minutes. He's egging us on. We're almost there, buddy. I got the goods. And we're going to get you connected to the network out of necessity, because you need to connect with the doctor with a better connection. Don't know why he didn't just get us to connect him to the network immediately so we could have a better connection with the doctor. But I guess we'll do it now.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. It's a good thing you hurried. The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead.
Don't mind if I do, baby. That's what I'm here to do. Nice. A couple more areas in the mountains to establish. I don't recognize this guy. Power gloves. God damn. Prepper interview the mountaineer. Cool. Nice.
Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment. Everything's going to be all right. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
You should thank him. The network he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right. Let's have a look at you.
You've brought us the next best thing to a live-in, Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you from a certain mountaineer. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
Good work.
Sweet. Alright, with that one, guys, we are now going to take on an order from the Mountaineer next episode. So we've done a lot of connecting some preppers in the mountain region, reuniting Mama and Lockne together as well, with some really interesting stuff going on with our BB, Lou, and other things. So I can't wait to get more answers and more questions next time, guys. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Death Stranding, and I'll see you then.